Alright, timestamp it is. Time to clear my throat before I start recording. August 9th, 2026. It is almost 1 p.m. I've been up all night. My schedule's messed up right now. My throat's raw. And I haven't been singing or anything, just working in a dusty environment where there might be some mold. Weird. Um, Finishing off the Dunkin' hazelnut. Again, not a big fan of hazelnut coffees, but the Dunkin' Donuts one, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Normally hazelnut coffee, and I've never been a Nutella like. Oh, um, I know that's gonna get me some hate. Exactly. Um, yeah. Meh. I know peanut butter and Nutella sandwiches are like a thing with some people. And it's cool, man. You do you. Um, my big thing when I was a kid was peanut butter and was it Kraft? I think marshmallow cream or marshmallow fluff. Oh, mm-hmm. And I used to like putting those on cinnamon graham crackers too, making little sandwiches out of that. Oh, Gen X, make your own snack kind of thing there. Oh, mm. I would frequently do that for Saturday cartoons and or Star Trek and Creature Feature, of course. Some of the cinnamon graham crackers, peanut butter, marshmallow fluff. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Health check, man, that's good coffee. And of course, things go better with Bugs Bunny. Um, Other than that, health check wise, I feel good. It's just I sound like I was singing backup for Michael Bolton all night. If you're young, you can Google that. It's fine. Or I was. I'm the understudy for Beetlejuice, so he got sick. I had to go on. That first guy, I can't remember the dude's name that was doing Beetlejuice on Broadway. The fact that he could do that, he's got some kind of. This is legit. He's got some kind of throat abnormality that allowed him to do that voice night after night after night without causing actual fry. Number one, that's cool. And number two, what? I'm, I do, what is it, Harvey Fierstein. I always want to make sure and say Fierstein and not Weinstein because they're very different people. Harvey Fierstein voice, and if I do him consistently for a couple minutes, you have to be careful where you say that. I feel like, oh, can I get a glass of water, please? My throat's a little parched, just like. This is just like the back of the throat. I don't know. I'll show you what I did. The words of Linkin Park, What I've Done. Love that song. Out in the garage. And I need to turn the fan off. Poor Janus is over here going, I want to get food. I get it. So I've got the monster fan over here. And then the food bowl. Let's see, it's right there-ish. That little space on the table. So the fan's on, he won't come near the food. And that's not me trying to put him on a diet, far from it. Becoming more and more convinced that because he runs in mortal terror. When I turn that fan on, I'm wondering if some kind of loud machinery is what messed him up. theory. I mean, animals in general, might not want to go near a big, scary metal thing making noise. But considering the way I met him, him kind of watching me from 20 feet away with basically his left arm broken in like 5 places. What did you get into? So yeah, Janus is my tripod cat. In case you are new and have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. But we kind of adopted him about a year ago when all this happened with my parents. Because I'm pretty sure he was my dad's farm cat. For those of you who don't know what a farm cat is, we don't actually have a farm here. But it's considered a cat that basically lives outdoors, and the resident occupant, whatnot, feeds the cat. And they basically do like the mousing and stuff like that. There are actual farm cats on farms as well, but in the city, that's kind of what a farm cat's considered. So, and my dad usually, through most of my grown-up life, has had a farm cat, because he's always doing gardening and working on cars and stuff like that. So, when a neighborhood stray comes around, he's more than happy to feed it if it'll stick around. And over the years, there have been quite a few. There was Ms. Gray, very, very cleverly named. My parents are like generic old people when it comes to naming animals. There was a really cute all-white cat that was with my dad for a few years, at least, like 5 years probably, that he called Snowball. That's about as inventive as I've heard. That's the most creative name I've heard from my parents. Like, legit. Thought I heard something move over here, and there shouldn't be anything moving behind me. But yeah, so I don't even know what this cat's... He's kind of kittenish. He was like 6 months when we found him. All messed up. And I'm assuming he got messed up here. I have no idea what my dad was calling him. I mean, we found bowls and stuff, so Dad was feeding him. No idea. And asking him at this point, and even 6 months ago, might have been pointless, because he has all kinds of false memories and no memories, and asking him what the broken, and he might not have been broken at the time, the orange kitten, what do you call it? Didn't even try to ask. There were much more important things to talk about. So, but we got him worked on, and he's acclimated. I mean, that was the vet and the vet aides that told me that he'll bounce back, he'll be okay. They were right. But yeah, I was like, we're chopping off the cat's arm. There's no way he's gonna be like, I'm fine. But he is. Yeah, he's good. I mean, people adapt, right? But yeah, I didn't expect him to be like thriving, but he is. He doesn't, climb a whole lot. He'll get up on some shorter stuff, but he can't jump onto the dryer. That's where we keep the main cat food kibble, so the dogs can't get to it. He might be able to jump up there. I'd be honestly more scared of him trying to come down, but I haven't seen him try and get up. I think he kind of knows this is going to end poorly. You know what I mean? But anyway, I have slain the monster for today, Janus. After I get done with this, I'm going to go take a shower. So, got the rolling table in place. Got all my craziness here. Doctor Who, Star Trek, Star Wars, all that. I got some bigger boxes down here. Resident Evil, Doctor Who. That one's Alien. Got an Among Us box down there. I still have some sorting to do. and some moving around of stuffs, but we're up to a good start. Got mostly this kind of cleared-ish. Then it's a matter of moving it forward, getting it in line. That's a retail term. But lining it up with that wall to create a hallway, basically, down the middle of the garage. It's coming together. It's coming together. I've still got some more stuff to try and figure out here. Like just debris and odd crap that I don't know what we're looking at. You know what I mean? Stuff that my parents picked up. That's just but we're getting there. Just looking around at all the like stupid debris. I'm actually gonna throw some kibble in that bowl. I don't want to be accused of being ASMR. I will be making some sound effects. Yeah, I guess ASMR people are getting in trouble or getting kicked off of YouTube or something. I don't know what's going on with that. It's weird. I haven't really read up on it. I just keep seeing the headers. And I'm like, I don't understand. This should make Janus realize that the coast is clear, which is why I'm doing that. Hey, Hex. That was mostly so Janus knows it's clear. You get me, right? Yeah, you can eat. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Love that cat. He recently turned 4 years old. My 7-toed tuxedo. That's what I was working on. So, hey, that works, cool. So I have a tote labeled scary, but I'm coming across a whole bunch of stuff that, number one, it's full. That's pretty full. And I still got stuff I gotta put in there, kinda. So what I decided was, because this is one of the things that I was gonna put in there, but now I'm like, no, wait a minute. I got this a while ago, the 4-inch Wednesday and Enid figures from Mezco, I believe. Mezco 5 points. If you're looking for these online, they'll typically be under Mezco, Mezco, and then 5 points is like their action figure line, I guess. I've gotten some Mezcos before, but they were little, almost like chunky Imaginext figures. Oh, Doodle, you walking across the garage door? Okay. What is that sound effect? But the more I was thinking about it, the more I'm like, okay, some of the things that I have, I don't even know that I'd label scary. You know. So I decided to make another box and labeled it spooky. So that's where I can put stuff like Gremlins figures. Because I wouldn't call, if I was 5 years old, that would terrify the hell out of me. But, as a grown up, the Gremlins movies, you could call them spooky, but, spooky's kind of my scary but comedy, horror comedy kind of thing. Addams Family, Gremlins. If I had, like, stuff for Ghoulies or something like that, But then I've got some, like, Universal Monsters, Ghostbusters, great ad for spooky. Zed Moore. What are you? Oh. Yeah, the reaction figures. They did Escape from New York figures, or at least Snake Plissken. They did like 2 different outfits for him. I picked up a pair of them on eBay a while back. Oh yeah, Vampiro from Plan 9 from Outer Space. Spooky. If you're taking Ed Wood horror movies seriously, get therapy. Mind you, I love Ed Wood. I love Ed Wood stuff. It's so bad, it's wonderful. Buffy figures. I'm going to label it as spooky. I got Xander. Lost Nikki Brendan this year. Cordelia, Angel, just some random figures that I've gotten in mixed lots. Ray Stantz, the Heart of the Ghostbusters. This will make the scary box a lot leaner. I don't even know what this is, but it's absolutely darling. Your head pops off. How about that? That is nightmare fuel. But at the same time, it's kind of ridiculous. Like a 6-armed toad of some sort. 2 heads. I don't know. You're going in spooky. All my Gremlins minifigures. These are actually pretty cool. These are pretty decent sculpts. I think I've showed these off before. I picked up a couple of large lots. I've actually got a couple on eBay that are like, doubles whatnot. Gremlins, definitely in spooky. Yeah, there's some stuff that I don't even know. Your Burger King toy. Very exciting. I don't know, 2009. That's awesome. This is Aliens vs. Monsters. I'm not sure what that is. Other than fabulous. Then I've got like some of the Universal Monsters and whatnot. Those, even though those, okay, they're scary. I mean, it's hard to watch I love the black and whites, but it's hard to watch them and really be scared. But because of the icons that they are, I'm going to keep them in the scary box. And then I've got several packs of the Dangerous Terror Corpse. These are so... Zombie Come and Assault Terror Escape. I'm not making this up. You can tell it was written by someone who is not a native English speaker. But these are the zombie figures that I picked up, the 6 packs on Amazon. They're just great. For, like, I need a whole bunch of zombies kind of thing. They're fabulous. Got some Predators in here. Not like from the White House, actual Predators. There's Janus. Yep, monster is dead. I'm going to leave them in scary, actually. Got some of that. I think these were a Burger King line. I think they did some Universal Monsters way back when. Picked up a reaction figure of the guy from Trick or Treat. I got him loose. He didn't have his lollipop, which is upsetting, but I can fabricate one. Such a great figure. Ruby Roo! These are some of the Cheez-It figures that they came out with. Promotion they did several years ago. That should really be in my Scoob box. I have a toad that's nothing but Scoob. They Live figures. Also some of the reaction. They look pretty good. They did a regular and a glow-in-the-dark of the male ghoul and the female ghoul. Got a few of them. I think I have one of each, actually. Not sure. Oh, okay, there he is. I was going to say, I think I'm missing one. No, they're all there. I'm going to keep Snake there. This is a Wolfman from that same series that Frankenstein came from. Yes, I know it's Frankenstein's monster. I don't want to hear it. 1992? 97, okay. Yeah, Burger King Corporation. You hear Janus going to town. Nom, nom, nom. So yeah, scary, spooky. Now they're both about half full. And that works better for me. I'm not going to pick up an item and go, oh, well, it should go in this box, but I can't make it fit. Oh, poop. You know? And the Cheez-Its need to go in the scoop box, which is over here. It's going to require some digging, so we'll just sit it on top for a mo with the other sort stuff, of the which there is plenty. We're digging through it, though. We're getting there. Kick that power tool real quick. And I've still got all this stuff here and that and this debris over here. But considering what I started with, oh my god. That and just the fact that I've got it all on the rolling table now, which is great. Wearing my Crocs and I just kicked a power tool. My fourth and fifth toe are going, why did you do that? I've got some of these like under the bed cardboard boxes, which I normally don't use, but they're really long and kind of shallow, so I can put them up on that top one. And if you can read the writing on that, it's Star Wars U-Wings. I've gotten loose. I think four U-Wings. I love them as a ship. I think they're really cool. But they are a really long fighter. So, and I know I can take the wings off because they come that way. Because I actually managed to get one in box. And I'm trying to step around Sammy right now because he's camping right under my stool. Because why wouldn't he be? But I managed to get one of the U-Wings still in box. Got a really good deal on eBay. And I can tell by the box that the actual like thin wings that come out and like flip to the side whatnot, that they don't come attached. You actually like snap them in place. I mean, I knew that from the loose ones, but the box itself, it's very obvious that because it's not long enough to do the completed, you get me. But I don't want to like keep taking the wings off and on and off and on, because that can sometimes wear down the mechanism that holds them in place and make them a little too loose to where they don't function right. So I kind of wanted to keep them intact, if that makes sense. If you played with enough toys that actually have parts that do come off, if you make them come off, you know that sometimes after a while they come off all on their own, or they just kind of flop around, you know. Trying to avoid that. So that cardboard box, it's sturdy and it's long enough to where it'll accommodate. I think I have 4 or 5. I think I have 4 loose, and then the one in the box is the thing, because I've got 5 in my head. But, you know, there have been concussions too, so who knows. Yeah, so it's coming together. I got most of my crafty collectible stuff where I want it, where I need it, which that was a major, major hurdle. Now the big table that's going to be the pantry stuff is pretty much clear-ish. It will be clear. That's my next day's project. I didn't do any eBay today. I was busy. My back is killing me. I was busy shucking boxes out there, moving stuff, sorting, moving some more stuff, sorting some more. But yeah, my back is like, what are you doing? You do know that you have damage in your lower spine, right? Stop this. Um, I'm good. I'm fine. No problem. But yeah, I'm a little sore. I take a shower because I smell like a beast of the field. Oh, I don't know if you could hear that or not. It was a nice low bump. Yeah, that helped a little bit. Got that rush, that after rush thing going on right now. I'm good. Um, Speaking of Adam Sandler, it's the original musical cast. Nathan Lane, D.B. Newworth. Yeah, I don't love the show. I'm a big Addams Family fan. I don't love the show because I feel like the show itself is kind of clunky-ish. It's not bad. I think it's good. I don't think it's great. But some of the songs from it, I think, are amazingly good. It's weird. There are some songs in there that I think are great. Absolutely great songs. The show itself, yeah, give it a B. You know what I mean? But like, Death is Right Around the Corner, Happy Sad, Let's Live Before We Die. I mean, when you're in Adams, the opening number is stun on, just, gah. But yeah, the show, yeah, it's good. I'm such a critic, I know. I'm just terrible. Um, yeah. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna fall over when I get up. I need to get some eBay up. I've got $300 things that I could list, like within reach. And I've got a sale right now. It's a $20 action figure, which, you know, gratitude every little bit. But, you know, I could stand to sell another like 40 like that to help me take care of the bills. That'd be fine. Um, got a couple high ticket items that people are like sniffing, which, come on, somebody put your money down. Yeah, I've got an $800 item and a $1,300 item that are up right now that have watchers, and people are like, you know, remember, the first person to pay for it gets it, you know. So that would solve some of my headaches and woes right now. We're not dying, but we could use a little jingle in the kitty. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I'm going to do some food prep stuff too. Boil some eggs and, you know, the usual every other day I need to do this stuff. Try and keep up with my Piranha Plus picks. Shower. I'm sticky and stinky. Which were the 8th and 9th dwarves. They were cut out for time. It happens. So, and I'm still not AI. Yeah, I'm real. Doing my daily journal, my therapy. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. So, hug your parents. Hug your kids. Und make it a great day.